Hey guys, come on in, have a seat. Mario Rodriguez and Tyler Perry's lawsuit court documents finally dropped. Finally. And I have obtained them. Let's get into the details, shall we? Let's roll that beautiful bean footage.
Document Tingz, bringing truth to the light. Paper trail strong, yeah, we reading it right. From the docket to the drop, every case, every scene. I'm your courtroom reporter with the facts in between. Yeah. Document Tingz, bringing truth to the light. Paper trail strong, yeah, we reading it right. From the docket to the drop, every case, every scene. I'm your courtroom reporter with the facts in between. Yeah.
All right, y'all already know about my copyright disclaimer under Section 107. Y'all already know about my QR code direct link to my X page. Now, let's go ahead and get right on into it. So I know y'all see those 4 complaints there, right there on the right side. What does that say? That says sexual assault, sexual battery, IIED, which is an acronym for intentional infliction of emotional distress, and also negligent retention. Okay. Let's get into the actual summary of action. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez files his complaint against defendant Tyler Perry, aka Emmett Perry Jr., Lionsgate Films Inc., alleging as follows. The following complaint is pled on information and belief. Defendant Tyler Perry is a producer, director who wields immense power in the movie industry. Unfortunately, Perry uses his power, allows to abuse and sexually assault people who hope to secure roles in his movies. Perry's quote unquote type are those who have been victims of childhood traumas in the past. Plaintiff Mario Rodriguez was one of his victims. All right, so we're going to skip parties and we're going to skip venue and jurisdiction. We're going to go right here and start on factual allegations. Mr. Rodriguez began his career as a model in 2013. Since that time, he has grown his career significantly with 1 million current followers on his Instagram account. Mr. Rodriguez has, among other things, modeled for Fashion Week in Los Angeles, hosted events in Europe, and appeared and hosted at the Latin Grammy Awards. In 2015, while working as a model, Mr. Rodriguez regularly worked out 3 to 4 times a week at an Equinox gym in Los Angeles, California. During one of his workouts, a gym trainer approached Mr. Rodriguez and told him that defendant Tyler Perry wanted to meet Mr. Rodriguez and to talk about offering him an acting role. Mr. Rodriguez was surprised and incredibly excited about the prospect of expanding his career into the acting world and working with a Hollywood mogul and megastar. Mr. Rodriguez gave the trainer his cell phone number. Mr. Perry called Mr. Rodriguez later that very same day. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was writing a new movie, which would later become Medea's Halloween, and that he thought Mr. Rodriguez would fit the role of a very good looking college student. Lionsgate was the distributor of this movie. Mr. Perry also asked Mr. Rodriguez questions about his personal life, where he grew up, and his living situation, which at the time was renting a room in an apartment in the city of Hollywood. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had already found Mr. Rodriguez's Instagram modeling account and that he was impressed with Mr. Rodriguez's modeling photos. Mr. Perry asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had a manager, how he got so many followers, and how he was getting work. When Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he never acted before, Mr. Perry responded, "You know, Mario, I'm not a bad person to know and have in your corner." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he believed he would secure the discussed role for Medea's Halloween, and that he also had other roles for which Mr. Rodriguez could be a good fit. Mr. Perry explained that someone would send Mr. Rodriguez the script for Medea's Halloween and the information needed to audition. Mr. Rodriguez then received the script for Medea's Halloween. About 1 week later, Mr. Rodriguez had an official audition for the role that Mr. Perry previously described to him as a very good looking college student. Only a day or two later, Mr. Perry personally called Mr. Rodriguez to tell him that he got the role and to congratulate him, stating, "I told you you'd get it." Clearly, the audition was mainly a formality given Mr. Perry's position of power and his personal desire to have Mr. Rodriguez work for him. All of this was happening very quickly, and Mr. Rodriguez was extremely excited by the career opportunities that Mr. Perry was offering. Within a few weeks, Mr. Perry invited Mr. Rodriguez and his Medea Halloween co stars to his Los Angeles home for a meet and greet and to rehearse lines. Within a few weeks, Mr. Perry then called and invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home. This time, Mr. Rodriguez was invited alone. Now, there's some tea, y'all. We got some tea. There's some tea, y'all. We got some tea. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez about other projects that he was working on and reiterated that Mr. Rodriguez could be a good fit for roles. Mr. Rodriguez was thrilled and felt grateful to have Mr. Perry to be given this role and for Mr. Perry taking an interest for additional roles. Throughout the conversation, Mr. Rodriguez thought to himself, "This is my big break." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he had some time between shooting Medea's Halloween and that wanted to spend time with him and to get to know him better. Mr. Perry then suggested that he make them alcoholic drinks. After the two began to drink in the kitchen, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to follow him to his theater room to watch a movie. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to keep his cell phone in the kitchen because there are cameras everywhere and they're always listening. Mr. Rodriguez found the request strange, but complied because it was Mr. Perry's house and he did not want to risk offending him. Mr. Perry led Mr. Rodriguez to the theater room and put on a movie. Within a few minutes, Mr. Perry began to continually pause the movie to ask Mr. Rodriguez questions. Eventually, Mr. Perry began to ask more vulnerable and personal questions, including questions about Mr. Rodriguez's family of origin, his childhood, and his personal traumas. Mr. Rodriguez was in a very vulnerable state and became noticeably emotional. Mr. Perry told him, "You have a lot of trauma in you, and believe it or not, we have a lot in common." Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to stand up and said, "Come here, man, let me hug you." Mr. Perry hugged Mr. Rodriguez and said, "It's not your fault." In the moment, Mr. Rodriguez could not help but feel Mr. Perry was trying to reenact the famous scene between Matt Damon and Robin Williams from the acclaimed 1997 movie Good Will Hunting. Mr. Perry then grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and now y'all, okay, let me get through this. Repeatedly said, "Man, I like your shoulders." Mr. Perry then began to rub Mr. Rodriguez's shoulders and chest while repeatedly telling him, hold on, and dang, man." Mr. Perry then began to make sexual grunting. Child! Okay, you know what? Get through this. Okay, y'all give me a moment. Mr. Perry then began to make sexual grunting sounds and saying, while he continued to rub his hands against Mr. Rodriguez's chest and shoulders. I know you. Okay, get through it now. Come on now. Mr. Rodriguez immediately became confused and his body tensed up and froze. Mr. Perry repeatedly told Mr. Rodriguez to relax, that he had so much tension in his shoulders as he continued to rub them. Mr. Rodriguez tried his best to stop Mr. Perry without offending him for fear of losing out on an acting career that was being discussed only moments earlier. Mr. Rodriguez then stepped away and sat back down in his chair, hoping that Mr. Perry would just continue the movie. Instead, Mr. Perry sat right next to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Perry then put his hand on Mr. Rodriguez's leg and began rubbing his... I know you lying. began rubbing his inner thigh right next to his, y'all know what that word say. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez it's okay while he continued to rub his thigh. Child. Okay, you know what? Okay, let me get through this, y'all. Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he needed to use the restroom and walked out of the room. But Mr. Perry persisted. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez, just relax. I promise I'm a good guy to know and have in your corner. You just need to relax and stop being so tense. And man, if you would just come, I would take care of you for the rest of your life and you wouldn't have to worry about anything. And I know you'll come around. Okay, let me continue. Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly tried to play off Mr. Perry's comments as a joke, and he tried to change the subject to work. But Mr. Perry continued to make similar sexual comments. Mr. Rodriguez left and went home. Okay, so here goes some excerpts from Instagram. Shortly thereafter, filming for Medea's Halloween began in or around January of 2016 in Atlanta. Okay. Whew. Okay, we got past the tough part. Let's continue. Mr. Rodriguez was extremely hopeful about the opportunity and posted a photo of himself preparing for his lines. Mr. Rodriguez was in Atlanta for roughly 1 week of filming before he returned to Los Angeles. During the shooting for the film in Atlanta, Mr. Rodriguez only saw and interacted with Mr. Perry on the set. Mr. Perry did not sexually assault or attack Mr. Rodriguez in Atlanta on set, but Mr. Perry was not done. Mr. Rodriguez was no longer working for Perry at the time, and all contracts and agreements with Perry had expired. Mr. Rodriguez remained in Los Angeles, and the two continued to exchange messages. In 2017, after filming for Medea's Halloween concluded, Mr. Perry again began to invite Mr. Rodriguez to his home so that he can tell Mr. Rodriguez about scripts I'm writing and, yet again, how Mr. Rodriguez may be a good fit for some of the roles, including a role for Medea's Halloween 2. Based on Mr. Perry's representations, Mr. Rodriguez hopes to grow his career. Mr. Rodriguez agreed to visit. During these first few visits to Mr. Perry's house, the two talked about work and their personal lives. Mr. Rodriguez told Mr. Perry that he and his girlfriend had a baby on the way, which he thought was both exciting and scary. After a couple of visits, Mr. Perry then again began to make more sexual comments to Mr. Rodriguez about Mr. Rodriguez's physique and appearance and asked him graphic. Okay, so let me see if I can get past this. Graphic sexual questions. Amongst other things, Mr. Perry asked Mr. Rodriguez if he ever had sex with another man. Good child. I know you didn't ask him this, Tyler Perry. Okay, let me get through it now. Come on now. Mr. Rodriguez tried to laugh off the question as a joke and told Mr. Perry that he never had and that he did not have sexual interest in men. Mr. Perry then asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had ever fantasized or thought about being with another man. Mr. Rodriguez said no. Mr. Perry was aware that Mr. Rodriguez was financially stressed out about having a baby. As a result, he told Mr. Rodriguez, if you would just give in to me, I could take care of you and you would never have to worry about anything again. Mr. Perry also told Mr. Rodriguez that Perry was himself sexually molested as a kid and that he had a lot of trauma and abandonment issues in efforts to lure Mr. Rodriguez into trusting Perry at home. Mr. Perry would then use discussion of his own traumas to sexually assault Perry. Mr. Perry grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's leg right along his P word. I know y'all see that word. While rub it, Perry would say, it's all right. Mr. Rodriguez attempted to stop it and distance himself from Mr. Perry, whilst trying to navigate maintaining the discussed career and work opportunities. Mr. Perry continued to push past Rodriguez's refusals until Mr. Rodriguez, in a rash, excused himself and went home. Mr. Perry was evoking Mr. Rodriguez's trauma history not as a caring friend, but to exploit an emotional vulnerability to push his sexual advances and assaults. Ultimately, because Mr. Rodriguez continually rejected Mr. Perry's sexual advances and assaults, Mr. Perry never hired him for Medea Halloween 2, despite all their conversations for new roles for Rodriguez. Rodriguez was traumatized and conflicted. He had felt like he lost an opportunity that may never come back, but he was hoping that maybe Perry would turn around. On or around November the 14th of 2018, Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he was in Los Angeles and that he wanted to meet him for dinner at Mastro's Steakhouse in Beverly Hills to discuss work in a project called The Oval. Now, we're going to take a slight pause. Now, who was in The Oval? Derek Dixon. Okay, we've already went over that court document. It's on the X page as well. But anyway, let's unpause. Let's continue. Although Rodriguez, in the back of his mind, was concerned about further assault, he accepted to be in a public environment with Perry, hoping to jumpstart his career again. Upon arriving, Mr. Perry saw actor and wrestler John Cena and introduced him to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Perry believed that he and Rodriguez were now together as a result of the dinner. Mr. Rodriguez started feeling uncomfortable, yet he made strenuous efforts to change his perception of the experience so that he could discuss work. Rodriguez was hoping his feelings about Perry were wrong. Mr. Perry had then seated in a private room, and Mr. Perry began to discuss the Oval and told Mr. They got some mistypes up in here. Mr. Rodriguez, that's supposed to be the Z on the end, that he would be a good fit for possible roles, including a police officer. As was his tactic, Mr. Perry stated the conversation with work opportunities and then turned it sexual. At one point in the conversation, Mr. Perry asked in a way that made his intentions clear. So, what are we? What are we doing? Mr. Rodriguez responded, "What do you mean? We're friends." Mr. Perry became irritated with that answer and asked, "Are you going to give in?" Mr. Rodriguez played dumb and tried to end the questioning, saying, "I don't know what you mean. We're just friends." Mr. Perry became visibly frustrated and told Mr. Rodriguez to finish his alcoholic drink and to meet him at Mr. Perry's house to discuss Rodriguez's acting career. Mr. Perry texted Mr. Rodriguez that he was going to stop on the way home and get a bottle of Real, referring to Don Julio 1942. Oh, that's a nice drink. I ain't gonna hold you. We're gonna pause real quick. That is a nice drink. But anyway, let's continue. So the Don Julio, right? Rodriguez clearly expressed his stance on having a relationship with Perry and believed Perry understood that the conversation would be just about career acting opportunities. As a result, he let himself believe that he could go to Perry's house and talk about his career in acting while holding the line on potential sexual assaults if it happened again. Y'all see the text messages? Okay. Once at the house, Mr. Perry spoke briefly about work while pouring drinks of Real 1942, which made Rodriguez comfortable again. Before long, Mr. Perry sat up close to Mr. Rodriguez and asked Mr. Rodriguez if he liked to get Gerch. I know he didn't. Did you ask him? Oh my God, did you ask him that? I gotta skip over that part, y'all. Oh my God. Y'all see it. Okay, but let's go. Oh my God, let's continue. Mr. Perry also asked Mr. Rodriguez if he had ever given a. Mr. Rodriguez excused himself to the kitchen to get some water, hoping that Mr. Perry would get the hint to change the subject. Instead, Mr. Perry followed Mr. Rodriguez to the kitchen and poured him another drink of Real 1942. Then Mr. Perry tightly hugged Mr. Rodriguez and repeatedly told him to hold on, while Mr. Perry tried to unbuckle. unbuckle Mr. Rodriguez's pants. Shocked, Mr. Rodriguez tried to use his body to push Mr. Perry away, stating, "Whoa, what are you doing?" Mr. Perry reached into Mr. Rodriguez's underwear and grabbed his stuff, y'all. Mr. Perry was making sexual moaning noises, saying, stay here," while he pressed his body against Mr. Rodriguez and continued to grab his. Mr. Rodriguez again tried to push Mr. Perry away, who responded, "Just relax, just let it happen." Oh my God. Mr. Rodriguez repeatedly told Mr. Perry to stop, but Mr. Perry kept holding him and pressing his body against Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez had to physically struggle to get away from Mr. Perry and told Mr. Rodriguez that he was leaving. Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez that he should stay and sleep over since he had been drinking. Mr. Rodriguez knew that he could not stay there because he would not have been safe and thought that Mr. Perry would sexually force himself upon him. Mr. Rodriguez called an Uber ride to go home. While waiting for his Uber, Mr. Perry tried to apologize for his sexual assault, telling Mr. Rodriguez, "Hey, my bad, my bad." Mr. Perry, afraid of consequences for his sexual assaults, then stepped away for a minute, returned and stuffed five. Child, there's some tea, y'all. We got some tea. There's some tea, y'all. We got some tea. Stuffed $5,000 in Mr. Rodriguez's pocket. Rodriguez was in shock. The next morning, Mr. Perry was eager to fill out Mr. Rodriguez and what the consequences might be for Perry's sexual assault. Mr. Perry called Mr. Rodriguez, forced. Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. Get it together. Told him he was in the area and that he would drive Mr. Rodriguez to pick up his car, which was left at his home the prior night. Later, on December the 9th of 2018, Mr. Perry again invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home, texting about that reel, and "I just got a new bottle." Here go the text messages. Y'all see the screenshot? Pause your screen. Y'all see the screenshot? Okay, let's continue. Mr. Rodriguez agreed to go over because Perry had made him believe that Perry was sorry for assaulting him. The $5,000 and reaching out back to him about the situation and making light of it was a sign of Perry's understanding of his guilt and of the mistake Perry made. Even though a lucid Rodriguez would be concerned about a worse assault, Rodriguez could not get past the potential of living his dream of being a movie star and the fame and fortune that will accompany him that was being dangled in front of him. Rodriguez hoped that Mr. Perry would stop sexually assaulting him after Mr. Perry apologized that last time. Tragically, Mr. Perry mistook Mr. Rodriguez's visit as an invitation to sexually assault Mr. Rodriguez again. Once Mr. Rodriguez arrived, Mr. Perry wanted to feel out how Mr. Rodriguez felt about his November the 14th sexual assault, saying, "That was crazy night, right?" Speaking as though it was innocently two consenting adults who made a mutual decision after drinks. Mr. Rodriguez did not want to relive or discuss the assault, but also wanted Mr. Perry to understand he crossed the line, responding, "Yeah, too crazy." Mr. Perry only laughed in response. Throughout that night, Mr. Perry would give Mr. Rodriguez long hugs, massage his shoulders, and find any excuse or reason to touch him while making flirty and sexual comments, but would sprinkle talks about potential work as well. This time, Mr. Rodriguez left and excused himself before things escalated. Rodriguez was fearful that Mr. Perry would continue to escalate again and saw that Perry was not at all remorseful. Mr. Rodriguez could not continue to secretly carry the shame of Mr. Perry's sexual assaults. Around this time, Mr. Rodriguez began to disclose Mr. Perry's sexual assaults to close friends. Oh, there's some tea, y'all. We got some tea, y'all. We got some tea, y'all. We got some tea. So he started to tell friends about this. Let's continue. At the end of 2018 or early 2019, Mr. Perry again invited Mr. Rodriguez to his home in California to discuss some potential roles. Since time had passed and this was Rodriguez's only way to break into the industry after years of not finding other roles, he agreed. When Rodriguez arrived, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to leave his cell phone in the kitchen and that it was not safe to speak in the areas of the house that had cameras. Mr. Perry sat next to Mr. Rodriguez in the living room, turned on a football game, and began to pour alcoholic drinks. Mr. Perry would fill Mr. Rodriguez's drinks to the brim and tell him that he wanted to see Mr. Rodriguez drink all of it. What? Okay, let me continue, y'all. Mr. Rodriguez knew that he had to stay aware while drinking with Mr. Perry, and he would drink one and pour one out. Mr. Perry asked, "How are you still standing?" Things were going well, and Mr. Rodriguez dropped his guard. He felt that maybe now he can get a new role without having to succumb to Perry's sexual assaults. That soon changed. As the game ended, Mr. Perry grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's hand and placed it on Mr. Perry's P word and told him that if you were just, oh my God, if you were to just be with me, I would take care of you and you wouldn't have to ever worry about anything. I know you. Oh my God. Mr. Rodriguez immediately froze, and Mr. Perry told him, "Don't worry about it," and to just relax. And as he had done before, Mr. Rodriguez excused himself, said it was getting late and that he needed to leave. Mr. Perry knew that he had again crossed the line by grabbing Mr. Rodriguez and putting his hand on Perry. Y'all see that? Perry once again apologized and stuffed another $5,000 in cash in Mr. Rodriguez's pocket and sent him away. Thereafter, Mr. Perry would occasionally call or FaceTime Mr. Rodriguez. On or around April the 8th of 2019, Mr. Perry told Mr. Rodriguez to come over again and that Perry would only be in Los Angeles for a day and that there were some new developments. Mr. Rodriguez was exhausted and did not want to go, but Perry insisted it would be just about work. Rodriguez didn't believe it, but knew that he would not drink or do anything that would put him in a bad place. During that visit, after engaging in small talk, Mr. Perry got close to Mr. Rodriguez and then began, oh my God, then again forced himself on Mr. Perry. Mr. Perry wrapped his arms around Mr. Rodriguez, grabbed Mr. Rodriguez's butt, and grabbed his P word. Oh my God, y'all. More than ever before, it was clear that Mr. Perry would do whatever he wanted, whenever he wanted, to whomever he wanted, no matter how many times he was rejected. Mr. Rodriguez became very upset and went home. Mr. Rodriguez then stopped communicating with Mr. Perry. While Rodriguez was never cast in any more films since the first Madea Halloween movie. Later on, June 4th of 2019, Mr. Perry became annoyed that Mr. Rodriguez distanced himself. Mr. Perry sent a slew of messages calling Mr. Rodriguez an A word, and I haven't heard from you. Mr. Rodriguez, not wanting to get into the real reason why he distanced himself from Mr. Perry, said that he was distant because he did not want to bother Mr. Perry while he was on tour. Mr. Perry responded, a text saying, "No, you're busy just saying hi is what all my friends do," and told Mr. Rodriguez to F off. After Mr. Rodriguez did not respond to his liking, Mr. Perry has nothing to say. That's it. And apparently, allegedly, here is the actual text messages. Pause your screen. Y'all see that? My God, today. Let's continue. At this point, Mr. Rodriguez realized how upset Mr. Perry was and tried to apologize. Rodriguez was apologizing because he felt the cold truth that he would never get to be in an actor. Let me stop reading fast. Let me slow down. he would never get to be an actor again, and that his hopes and dreams would be gone if he was no longer in good terms with Perry. This was a hard reality to accept for Rodriguez. Mr. Perry still insisted, I deserve a text at least once a month. Here go another text message. Pause your screen. Y'all see that? All right, let's continue. Although he had no desire to meet Mr. Perry, Mr. Rodriguez was stuck between a rock and a hard spot and asked Mr. Perry when he would be back in Los Angeles and try to ease his anger and resentment. Mr. Perry then immediately took this as an invitation to again begin harassing Mr. Rodriguez with comments and questions about his body. Mr. Perry texted Mr. Rodriguez, how's your training coming? Are these current pics? I want to see pics from now. You was fat, referring to Mr. Rodriguez's butt. And you always had show child. Look at the child. Y'all see the text messages. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry. Y'all. Okay, let's continue. Thereafter and through 2024, Mr. Perry would randomly reach out to Mr. Rodriguez. Mr. Rodriguez never received any additional roles or work from Mr. Perry after Medea's Halloween because Mr. Rodriguez never gave into his advances. In 2025, Derek Dixon filed his own sexual harassment and sexual assault lawsuit against Mr. Perry with allegations strikingly similar to those of Mr. Rodriguez. On June 18th of 2025, one of Mr. Rodriguez's friends who learned of the lawsuit texted Mr. Rodriguez about the lawsuit. Mr. Rodriguez responded, "Oh, S word. He's at it again when he's going to learn." To which his friend responded, "When he ends up like Diddy," referring to Sean Diddy Combs, who recently received a 50-month prison sentence. Now, we got some tea now. We got some tea. There's some tea, y'all. We got some tea. Y'all see the y'all see that? Okay, let's continue. Mr. Rodriguez realized that Mr. Perry was continuing to use his power and influence to sexually assault hopeful actors, and with the voice of actors, decided that it was time to tell his story to obtain justice and to finally stop Mr. Perry. When Perry became aware of Rodriguez was going to file this action, Perry once again reached out to Rodriguez by text, telling Rodriguez that Perry did so much to help Rodriguez and was that Perry was feeling betrayed by Rodriguez. And then here go the first cause of action, which is sexual assault. Okay, I'm done with this lawsuit. I cannot believe this. Y'all pause y'all screen and read this. I am so done. This is a second cause of action. I cannot believe this. Third cause of action, intentional infliction of emotional distress. I am in disbelief. Fourth cause of action. Child. Y'all pause y'all screen and read this. And this is at the end. And as y'all already know, we've already seen he's requesting $77 million. This is the end of the actual lawsuit. I can't believe I just read that part. I was trying to, I apologize, y'all. I was trying to be very professional in this video and just read it on through. And then I got stuck on them parts. I was like, I know you lying. I can't believe I'm reading. I can't believe what I'm reading, what I'm seeing. I do apologize, y'all. I'm trying to get more better in my videos, but this one, I'm sorry. I apologize. But this is the lawsuit. All right, we got through it. If you like what you see here, please like, share, subscribe. I know this wasn't 100% there, and I do apologize, but those parts had me caught up. I apologize, y'all. But if you like what you see, like, share, subscribe. As I always say, when you lead with integrity, You never have to worry about somebody questioning your loyalty or your intentions. And with that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.